Hi everyone, today's video is sponsored by psychicmix.com. So Psychic Mix is a website that has highly acclaimed and accurate readers, all different kinds who specialize in all different areas. If you guys go to this website and click the link in the description below, you can actually get 5 free credits with the coupon code Chelsea5. Not only that, but you get the first 3 minutes free. So I suggest you guys do this. Go check out these amazing readers and leave me some feedback in the comments of what you thought. Let's get right into the video. Didn't it work out between us? I did 3 piles. I'll post the timestamps in the description as well as the comments. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Let's get right into it. Chose pile 1. So, why didn't it work out between us? Oh, okay. So I'll read you this card. We have resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. But nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel like very much of myself. So obviously this is like this is part of it right here. It's because maybe someone was more along the lines of name calling or just doing things to hurt the other person, and it's about, you know, just needing to have more respect for oneself. So I feel like that's why this is like one of the reasons why, obviously. Okay, yeah, so we also have pay attention to the red flags. So why it's okay, so I mean, right off the bat, I get that, you know, we have resilience here, and then we have pay attention to the red flags. So this right away is telling me that there are probably a lot of red flags that it's okay, a lot of us do it. I mean, I can attest to it, but I feel as though there was a lot of red flags that maybe you were ignoring, and, you know, it could have been consciously, to be honest, but maybe it's just something that you probably didn't want to acknowledge, you know? I mean, again, it's nothing like, this is just a reading as to why. So there were obviously some red flags here. Let's see what we can get with the cards. So we have King of Swords right there. This could be an Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it's definitely someone who, especially, it just seems as though someone was very more head over heart, and when you don't have a good balance between your head and your heart, that can actually get very complicated. And obviously I feel as though this is more of the yang energy, so the masculine energy. Maybe it was the masculine that was kind of like verbally abusive in a way. Or again, maybe just someone who just, how you say, doesn't think before they speak and can hurt other people. So even if this person wasn't really verbally abusive, it's still abuse either way if you're putting someone down. So with the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting, why is this card like that? I'm getting that it didn't, the other reason we have Six of Pentacles. So I feel you were doing too much of the giving and the other person was doing too much of the taking, and that was one of the major issues. And this has a lot to do with money. So because we do have pentacles, so maybe, again, the scales to me would be like tipped, because again, we're looking at these cards and trying to determine the reasoning for why it didn't work out. So when I see the Six of Pentacles pop up, it's telling me that maybe there wasn't that equal give and take. You know what I'm saying? I get that right away. Two of Wands tells me that, again, someone had like focus elsewhere. They really did. Someone had focus elsewhere. I feel also this to me is saying that it's about someone who maybe had, like, they would say they're gonna do a lot of things, but they were just kind of like, it was all talk, no action. It was more just having like visualizations of what they wanted to do. But I also kind of get with Two of Wands that it's more of like someone was like chatting online maybe with someone else, or just looking towards other, like, I guess you could say greener pastures, quote unquote. Because mind you, that grass ain't greener on the other side. I was gonna sing, but you didn't want to hear that. Then we have the Tower card. I mean, well, damn. So another reason we have the Tower. So obviously something could have really, really happened that was bad. It could have ended really bad. But something shook you the fuck up. Like with the Tower card, this might have happened out of nowhere. Maybe you didn't expect it. And again, it could have been like some kind of like, maybe you suspected this person of, again, looking at other people. Like, and by this, I mean like talking to other people. Or, again, just like that that unequal give and take. King of Swords, again, it gives me kind of like that cold energy. Not very much with the heart, definitely all in the head. And yeah, the Tower card also just telling me something like really happened that was devastating. To be honest, I think it's the best for you that it didn't work out, because this person seems very crappy to me. I mean, sometimes it is like two people, but I do feel as though this is more of one person, because this is like toxic energy, so it could be more of one person. Obviously, you guys will know if maybe you have some of these traits. Not now, but like in the past. Maybe it's something you've grown from. It could also just mean that this wasn't meant for you, and that's why it was so toxic. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn, you grow from these experiences. But yeah, so this is why it didn't work out between you two. Again, this is general, so take what resonates. But yeah, guys, that was pile one. If it resonated, if it made sense, and you're kind of like, yeah, for sure, give a like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Two. So, why didn't it work out between us? Sad face. Let's see. Ooh, someone had too much integrity. Integrity. I align with the center of myself, a glowing core of personal integrity. Emanating from this core is the knowledge that I never have to compromise who I am or what I want for anybody. I can live a life that doesn't include settling, unless I want to settle, in which case settling would be my idea of perfection. It would cease to be considered settling. Ugh, paradoxes hurt. There is a such thing, unfortunately, as having too much integrity. And it could just be maybe both of you had this, or one of you had this, and this probably played a big role in it. But we have that. Let's see. Playfulness. So maybe, because notice how we have to recapture. Romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Maybe either you or this other person, there was this lack. Either way, there was maybe this lack of playfulness, or at the beginning it was really playful, but for some reason along the lines it got less and less playful. Obviously we'll see more in the cards, but I feel a big part of it maybe was the fact that there was this loss of playfulness between you two, and obviously losing that is a big part, because that's really where your inner child can come out, and it's important to let that side of you come out and breathe once in a while. Yeah, so we have that. Okay, Three of Cups. It could have been a third party too, so why it didn't work out, you guys will know. You'll know if you know, but there could have been some third party. However, I also see this as maybe someone was going out too much. Maybe someone was hanging out with friends too much, which again, that can ruin a relationship sometimes. especially when there's too much integrity and you both can't come to some kind of compromise. Okay, so also with the Eight of Wands, it tells me too that maybe things went too fast. Maybe you guys kind of rushed into things because it was so passionate that there was just kind of like, let's just go with it and run, and didn't really think it through thoroughly. So there's that. I get that with the Eight of Wands, that it's more like moving fast. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh, so this also tells me that someone wasn't ready to settle down, because we have the Ten of Pentacles, and with the Three of Cups in this reading, moving too fast. Someone wasn't ready, I feel, to move too fast. Someone wasn't ready to settle down and have that long-term commitment. Now, this could have been you, or this could have been that person. However, this was definitely one of you. So maybe, and I feel maybe you kind of knew this, or they kind of knew this, if this is them, that the other person didn't want to really settle down. Unfortunately, when you love someone, that sometimes is beyond your control, right? Especially if you're the type of person that can fall fast for others, which isn't really, I'm not going to say it's a negative thing, because I have that. It literally says it in my birth chart. It's not really a positive thing, but it's just like, you're just a very loving person. I personally see it more as a positive thing. So then we have the Magician. Now, I feel with the Magician, this is coming out, there wasn't enough manifestation, I kind of get. Like, again, I feel like there wasn't enough effort here on someone else's part. And, the Magician too, what else? I want to see. Magician. If we can get, so why? And also with the Magician, it could talk about use of, so maybe someone used their power to destroy instead of extend and build upon this relationship. You know what I'm saying? Someone had too much power in their hands over this relationship, way too much power. And then again, what I was talking about with the manifestation and the Magician being here, with why it didn't work out, I just feel like, again, you know how when you really want something and you really want something to work out and you unintentionally kind of manifest that? Well, obviously this has to happen with both of you for it to happen and for it to actually take place. So I feel as though, again, either you or the other person really wasn't kind of ready to settle down, so they really weren't putting their all into it and kind of like manifesting it into something greater than it already was. So time has passed. I mean, who knows regarding this person or you? Obviously, if you've matured and you're kind of like, hey, why didn't it work out between me and this person? You know, maybe now you know, because maybe this was you. Maybe you knew this other person really wanted to settle down, and maybe you weren't just, you just weren't there yet, which is fine. Everyone is different. Everyone's on their own life path. So, I'm not judging. Trust me. This is just a raw reading of, a general of why it probably didn't work out between you two. But yeah, if this made sense and you're kind of like, yeah, Chel, please hit that like button, hit the notification bell, subscribe for sure, help me get to 10K, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's up, guys? So, let's get into this reading. Why didn't it work out between us? Oh, what the? Okay. We have perfect match, but I want to see the rest of the cards because this will be interesting. Perfect match. Congratulations, you've gotten your and everyone else's wish. This is an auspicious sign that a healthy, I kind of see this, authentic relationship is either here or on its way. This is the sort of relationship where you don't have to compromise, settle, sell out, or otherwise be a non-you. This is a relationship anchored in truth and love that neither party will have to hide their farts from. Smells like a special duo. So, well, you guys broke up because you're a perfect match. No, let me see. Oh wow, how interesting are these how interesting. Hold up, before I even explain this, I gotta see these damn cards. Hold up. Ghetto Chelsea's coming out. Watch out, guys. We got our little emperor guy over there. We got some fire going on. Man, so why didn't it work out? This is interesting. I might have to get a I do know here that, okay, so it does have a lot to do with divine timing, that's for sure. However, I also want to point out that this person and you probably so even though you two have separated, I feel there's this strong energy where you still would like wait for each other, like, because it's so weird that this card's coming up, you know what I'm saying, especially for this reading. And then perfect match will get a clarifier for. So effing interesting, bro. Holy freaking crap. All right. Perfect match. Page of Swords. All right. This tells me that this relationship connection had the potential to be a perfect match. Had the potential. I do see that because it is funny, obviously, that we have this. There were secrets, though. This is definitely one of the reasons why it didn't work out. There were a lot of secrets. And there were secrets. There was lack of expressing emotion from someone. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have the Aries card, and there's just fire here, so I'm definitely pointing that out. However, we do have a young air sign here as well, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this was lacking, and I'll tell you what this was lacking, why it didn't work out. But however, it is funny because, geez, it's so funny that I see this card. But it's like, you guys, again, there was the potential. The potential was there, but why it didn't work out? I definitely see, again, someone was holding back a lot, like definitely on guard for sure with the Emperor, Nine of Wands, Page of Swords. Someone was not like speaking up enough and communicating. Again, kind of like holding back, having that, sort of like Emperor, maybe I'm above anybody. Like, I'm talking about the more like negative side, I guess you could say, because that's what I get. So the reason why it wasn't working out and why you guys lacked the ability for the perfect match is because Page of Swords, again, like, someone wasn't really communicating much to the other person. And we also have the Seven of Wands with the Four of Wands, so a lot of passion. But also with the Seven of Wands next to the Four of Wands, there wasn't enough, like, persevering for a solid foundation. So this could have been one of you that wasn't fighting to have a stable relationship, like, wasn't communicating. Again, like, there was just a lack of communication, I feel, with the Page of Swords being here. Because, again, we're trying to see this from more of a why would you break up type of thing. So, from that perspective, I'm definitely seeing this as being that for sure. Lack of communication, lack of really saying what's on one's mind. So, again, this could have been the both of you. This could have been one of you. You'll know, because you'll know if you expressed yourself or not. Again, it is crazy, though. It is crazy. Then, the Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, there wasn't that perseverance. Someone kind of just gave up, I feel, for sure. Which is obviously sad because we do have perfect match and worth waiting for. So do keep that in mind. I mean, did this connection really end? Did it though? Did it? Did it, guys? Did it really end? Or did it not? I don't know. You tell me. Okay. So interesting. If this resonated and you're like, Chelsea, you're like the best tarot reader ever. You read my mind. Hit that like button. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.